Hello everybody, welcome you all to Coder Square channel. This is an introduction to our Python tutorial series. Here we will be providing you an in-depth tutorial of Python and how we can use it for development series. We will try to cover core Python along with several popular packages and libraries that are useful and relevant in today's industry. So let's jump to the content. So first thing that comes to your mind is why Python. There are several languages that are in play. C, C++, Java, now Julia, R. These are all languages that have come into today's picture. But why are we focusing on Python? So let's see. Python is a high level language. What do we mean when we say it's a high level language? A high level language is one which has a strong abstraction from the details of computer. It also means Python is far away from machine language, which requires much knowledge about details of the computer, including hardware details. What do I mean to say by this is that writing a complex logic or program in high level language is very tiresome when you do the same thing in a low level language like C or C++. There are lots of commands and other scripts that you need to write, and the scripts eventually get very longer when you are using the low level languages. Hence, to make it simple and easy and more human friendly, we will be looking at the high level language side, which is Python. Python is easy to write, which is again derived from our previous point that it is easy to write the codes or the scripts and to get a meaningful output in a few lines of code, which takes a much longer paraphrase or much longer script code block when you are writing it in a low level language. Python has a huge library support. What do I mean when I say it has a huge library support? Python developers and the community members have developed several packages including NumPy, Pandas, scikit-learn, Cbond, Matplotlib, and many other which are very much required to do a complex set of tasks within some easy lines of code. The codes which are run in the background have already been written and provided by the community to you. You just need to access several classes or objects from those libraries and you can get your job done. Python has a very large job market. We know data science, AI and ML are going to take the whole IT industry by storm in the coming years. Thus, since these languages use Python as a fundamental tool, we have a very large job market when we learn Python and educate ourselves in this field. Python has a very vast community support. Every problem that you come across has an answer in Stack Overflow. By every, I mean 99% of the problems you are going to face when you start writing your codes. Python is compatible across all types of OS, whether it's Linux, whether it's Mac, whether it's Windows, Python has an answer for it. Now let's see what is the Radmonk ranking of programming languages for Q1 2022. What Radmonk does, it takes the graph you are seeing is basically a popularity ranking on Stack Overflow, which is a go-to option for the coders when they want to see any solution, and popularity rank on GitHub. GitHub, you know, is the area where everyone goes on to upload their projects and showcase their work. So when we say where is the intersection point, we would see that Python occupies a very high spot. Python is ranked second when it comes to the intersection of Stack Overflow and GitHub. Let's look into what are the various applications of Python. Python is used to automate most of the tasks that we use. Python can be used to automate your everyday work that are repetitive in nature, which we are going to see during this course. Python is a language of choice for the data scientists and ML engineers, that is the ML ops and the ML developers. Python is also very much useful when we are using Internet of Things. What do I mean by that? I mean when we are using programming logic to incorporate several tasks that we need to do through the machines, Python comes handy. Then artificial intelligence is a field which is very much influenced by Python. Python can help the libraries we have already talked about, and the vast community support provides very much support and very much faster programming tools that can help developing artificial intelligence in the machines. There are CNNs, there are RNNs, and the neural networks and convolution networks that we'll be talking about in this course. So Python comes handy in that. And when it comes across desktop applications and web frameworks, developing websites and all, Python has the answer for it. Now let's see the companies that are using Python in today's day. As you can see, all of the major tech giants, whether it may be service based or product based, are using Python to get their everyday job done. When we are going for a new product launch or when we are designing or solving existing problems in the app, Python is the language that is used to script them. Now, how will we proceed in this course? This is a you can say a roadmap that we are going to provide, and we will be religiously following this roadmap on how we will be using this course. As you can see, our Python framework will be based around 4 vast classes. First will include the introduction, which is a basic thing that you need to know before you jump deep dive into the problems. You will be going through the data types and variables, the conditional statements, the built-in functions. Then we'll be taking you into the intermediate Python, where you teach you the user-defined functions, regular expressions, advanced usages, and the basic DSAs. And then we'll be taking you to the object-oriented programming, where we'll be introducing you to the classes and objects, the abstractions, encapsulations, inheritance, and polymorphisms, which are very important topics when it comes to the interviews also. And lastly, we'll be taking you to the very important part, which is applications. We'll be talking about Tincter GUI, the Django, MongoDB, and all a hell lot of stuff. So please do stay tuned with us. Please do like, share, and subscribe, and keep watching every video that comes along, because I promise this is going to be interesting, and I promise you will learn something from us. Thank you. Thanks a lot.